In today's video, we're cooking with garbanzo beans, which are commonly known as chickpeas. In our recipe, we're going to be adding things like carrots and spinach and onions, and then we'll pair those alongside these crispy vegetable spring rolls. Stay tuned to see how we transform all of these ingredients and create this beautiful chickpea fried rice. It's very important that you cook your rice first because you do not want to add steamy hot rice to your dish because it will become mushy. So make sure that once you steam your rice, you set it aside with the lid off. We're going to use 3 tablespoons of sesame oil. We're going to be using 3 whole carrots that we diced up into these bite-sized pieces, along with a ½ cup of bell peppers and 1/2 of an onion. Next, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. We're going to do a little bit of multitasking here. While we're waiting for our vegetables to cook, we're going to go ahead and pop the spring rolls into an oven or an air fryer. Next, we're going to be using a 1/4 cup of chicken stock or water. We're adding 1 cup of fresh spinach to this dish. We're going to give it a rough chop. And alongside that spinach, you see I have 1 clove of garlic, and I have a little piece, which is probably about 1 tablespoon's worth of fresh ginger. And we'll use these ingredients in a second here. This is called a microplane, and I'm going to use this microplane in order to grate the ginger and the garlic into our vegetables. The best way to get your garlic and ginger off of the microplane and into the pan is to run some water over top of the microplane as it's resting over top of your pan. You'll see how I demonstrate that here. You see all of that ginger and garlic that was stuck on the back? You want that into your pan. Now I'm going to use this McCormick's Grill Mate seasoning. It's the roasted garlic flavor. It is delicious. I'm using a generous amount, but you can use however much you want to use. About 1 tablespoon should be sufficient. We're going to go ahead and add our chickpeas. I have 1 can that I've rinsed and drained off the liquid. We're going to add our rice into our pan a little bit at a time. I never advocate for dumping anything in all at once because you want to gauge your ratio of rice to vegetables. You want to make sure that you don't have too much of one or the other. Now it's time to add our freshly chopped spinach. We're treating this almost like a finishing herb. You know, the same way that you would sprinkle over maybe some parsley or some other type of herb. We're treating it the same way. The goal is not to overly wilt that spinach because we want those big flakes of spinach to flow through the dish. This soy ginger sauce comes with the spring rolls inside of the box. They include 4 packets, and I'm going to use 3 of those packets. I want to thank you for tuning into my channel. The name of this channel is called Woman Well Done, and I'm here to continue to show you what I do in my home kitchen, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. If you are not enjoying this content, please give me a thumbs down and put in the comment section what I can improve on. If you are liking what you see, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and go ahead and tell me about that too. If you want to stick around and see what we have in store, you may want to consider subscribing, but there's zero pressure to do that. I just enjoy having you here. Thanks for watching.